Hello, welcome to the Betwits. Got the work gear on, so it means one thing: we're doing a job. And today's job is going to fit this. This is a temperature gauge for the Alde Heat. Sorry, this is a temperature probe for the Alde wet system, and this gives a more accurate reading than the stat that's currently in the back of that. So I've got this. It's got a 2 meter cable on it, and the idea is you fit it near where you want the heat to be read. So we sit in here at night, and that can be saying it's 24 degrees in here and it's freezing. We have that set to 24 degrees and you think it's cold, because these other things, it's reading temperatures from other things. If the sun's shining on the side of the caravan or whatever, it doesn't give a very accurate reading. So this is designed to overcome that. However, we've got to fit it. It's got a 2 meter cable on it, so I've got to see where the 2 meters comes to. Ideally we'd like it up here somewhere, but we'll just have to see where it comes to. So when I've figured that out, I'll come back to you. So I've decided that it can go round about here. I'll give us plenty of wires to get back down there to there. You'll see I've taken the front off this now, and I did this. I tried a couple of screwdrivers that put it in. Good old trusty knife from the kitchen drawer. Just wedged it under there, flicked the corner off, and away it comes. And now I'm going to undo these 4 retaining screws, there, and there. And once I've done that, I'll come back to you and have another look what we're doing. Because I previously fitted this battery kit here that attaches in the back of it to stop it losing its memory every time you turn the power off to it. I've already got a hole down there, so I can thread through there. I need to make a hole up in that corner, and then we need to come through here somehow. I don't know how we're going to do it. Obviously I don't want to be making a right mess of the caravan, so I'm going to have to figure it out a bit. But once we've had a look, we'll come back to you. Swap the drill though, because I've got a feeling that drill was a bit big, so I'll just swap in. Now I don't want to go right through that angle, because otherwise we'll come out underneath the shelf, and we don't want to do that. Try and drill through in that corner there. So I've managed to get the wire through. It's a bit of jiggery pokery. I got it through. We'll now thread it down that wire and get it down to the back of the unit down there. So I'm hoping that this wire here fits down the existing hole down there. I'm going to have to do something with this shelf. something with this shelf here first. Right, so the wire's threaded down there and down there. Don't worry about it looking a bit untidy at the moment. That's going to be sorted later. And it's got it out to the back of the unit here. So before we connect up there, we need to sort the other end out. So I'm going to have to move Becky Boo and empty this cupboard here. I'm going to have to drill a hole through here so the probe can stick through there. Now, because I don't want it to keep getting knocked out, I'm going to have to fasten something on there to stop it getting knocked. Now, because of my job, I'm sure I can find something to do that with. That's where it's going to come up. Now, I've got the hole there. That's where it's going to come up. I've got car wires on top. So, because I don't want it to get knocked, I'll just take that out. I'm not putting it on there. I put it on there before it fell. I put it on there before. Fell down the outside of the chair there. I had to struggle to get it out. Anyhow, I found this in garage. This is a connector block, so for covering connectors up with. So I'm going to screw that on there, and the connector, the thing will come into it. I'll probably get rid of that there, and then get rid of that at the bottom of there, so it sits more flush down there, and the probe should sit in there and not be in danger of getting knocked. Right then, I've cut the corner of the shelf out using an hacksaw, which now allows that to pass by it. I've got that on there, just a little bit of wire there, and it goes into the trunking all the way along there, through there, another trunking along there, and a bit more trunking down there. I've still got to connect it into there, but we'll do that in a few minutes. The micro trunking came from Screwfix. I think it cost £3.25. The Alde sensor came from Amazon. I think that was around about £35. And it's taken me probably total time wise about an hour and a half to do, but probably would have been a bit quicker had I not been filming it. But then you would have seen what I've been doing. So the shelf's back in now. Just get rid of the crap now. Right, we'll go on to connecting this up now. So I've turned the mains to this off at the wall, the 12-volt switch, so it's totally isolated. And then I've got this thing here. So I taped all this end up to stop any crap getting in it. So while we were pushing it through the little holes, so now I've just got to get the tape off. I'll have a look on the instructions. What do the instructions say? Use the ideal temperature for you. Allows you to sense temperature where you want rather than at the control panel. Right, we know all of that. Typical, doesn't come with any instructions. Let's have a look on the back. Right, so back of here we've got some instructions of where it goes. So let's have a look. So that's the battery. I've got a great idea. I'm going to get my glasses because that writing's so small I can't see it. No, Pips, you come helping? Yes, right. So, you see there's two remote sensors you can have. There's remote sensor 2, which is over the bed area, and there's remote sensor 1, which goes over the sofa area, which is where we've placed ours, over the sofa. So we want to plug our connection into that one there. Which will be that one, just the second one away from where the battery was plugged in. So quite easily it just slides in on there, just like that. And we can push the wires up. Don't push the wires back anywhere yet. And we want to put our cover back on. So the spare wire at the back of there, don't want the spare wire. And then shove this cover back on. Make sure you get all the wires out of the corner there where it's allowed to. All the wires need to go out that corner. Yeah, covers back on. Shove it back in its little hole and put the returning screws back in. If you're not an expert at this, I wouldn't recommend, if you're not a regular user of power tools, I wouldn't recommend using a battery drill. Just do it by hand, because it's very easy to over tighten them and then you're in trouble because you can't fasten your unit up. So, and final one now. Right, so that's that. And just clip the cover back into place. Like that. You might find when you take it off that your menu and your power button fall out. They're just on a bit of plastic there. This did. I just shoved it back in. So now that's on. We'll turn that on. And I'll turn that on. And it's telling me it's 23 degrees in here, and I can well believe it is 23 degrees in here, considering the sun's shining on it and I've got the doors open. And who'd have thought I were only putting a little sensor in and all the gear I end up in with. I know. Well, be an update probably over the winter when it comes into its own, because at the moment obviously it's somewhere it's not affecting us that much, but over the winter we'll bring you an update on how it's going. And all there is to say is, if you've liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't done already, if you could subscribe, that'd be wonderful. It helps the channel grow. And if you do subscribe, remember to hit the notification icon. That way you get notified next time we put a video out. So all that's left to say now is thank you for watching. Goodbye.